Yes, that's exactly how I'd like to start this video, and if you've seen the title and thumbnail, but I know you're too much of a dedicated viewer to even check something like that, you'll always watch this content blindly, and don't worry, I'm kidding. It's more bad news for Boeing. They've emerged in the headlines for all the wrong reasons once more, following fresh quality concerns broken by Reuters and other sources involving the 787, later to be confirmed by Boeing themselves and the FAA. The aircraft manufacturer is under fire following hundreds of fasteners on the fuselages of undelivered 787 Dreamliner jets noticeably being installed incorrectly. This finding represents the latest in a never-ending string of quality issues that have prevented Boeing from operating with any really form of not just efficiency, but also you could extend that to structure. Reuters reports that the difficulties involve specifically the tightening, or more technical term of torquing, of more than 900 fasteners, no real order to the location of these, in terms of, say, if it's on the left-hand side or the right. No impact has been forecasted on the deliveries of these 787s, which of course are yet to be formally signed off to head towards their end destination. Furthermore, there appears to be no safety issue that comes with the quality slip identified, which is obviously a great situation. The Federal Aviation Administration confirmed it was investigating the issue and stated that Boeing disclosed to them that it may have improperly installed fuselage fasteners on some of its 787 jets that were getting prepped for delivery. The FAA says it'll continue to work closely with Boeing to move forward more positively. While these quality lapses shouldn't be occurring, when speaking with analysts, they argue that they are more likely now to take place as the FAA not only examines Boeing's practices closely, but you also have to consider that the manufacturer is studying how it produces its planes far more urgently than ever before. And therefore, fresh quality difficulties are seemingly being uncovered with every passing week. You could look at it as bad, or you could look at it as a positive that they're moving in the right direction and actually finding these and hopefully eradicating them. However, Boeing's latest quality difficulty comes amid heightened pressure from pretty much every single angle. The FAA has been auditing them and also maintaining a strong presence on the production floor to better understand why these quality slips are occurring. From a general public standpoint, well, oh my god, let's go back to the sigh at the beginning of this video, because confidence in this plane maker has dropped even further somehow than that of the 737 MAX crisis that ensued at the end of the 2010s. Tabloids are picking up every minor or large story, and the public has lost confidence, and the Boeing brand is significantly damaged. Remember, Boeing actually earmarked 2024 as what was going to be a pretty important year for them to achieve long-term recovery. Across recent years, executives did make it publicly clear that they were rebuilding, and when a door blowout took place aboard a MAX jet with Alaska Airlines, ears began to rise, and not in the best way, but it was still measured. Most saying, well, it could just be isolated. But when part of the MAX fleet was grounded for inspections, it was identified that there were many further loose bolts on many aircraft, not just on 1, 2, 3, or 4, but others, resulting in a chain of fresh quality issues. These issues raised concerns from all parties who, remember, believed that Boeing had been working to amend these issues over the last 4 to 5 years, but seemingly you've got to question just how much progress had actually been made. And now we sit 6 months into the calendar year, almost 7, and the aircraft manufacturer is reporting continued dropping in delivery and order rates. Furthermore, their production rates have been cut significantly because of not just an increased oversight from the FAA, but the regulator barring an increase beyond a specific figure that Boeing can't even reach. Ultimately, the Federal Aviation Administration believes Boeing shouldn't increase rates in its current state. The belief is that if Boeing increased its production rates, it wouldn't be able to continue focusing on implementing a culture of safety and stopping permanently quality issues that are persisting, and it's hard to argue with that. So as a result, aircraft deliveries are experiencing more prolonged delays, and with the latest quality slip involving the 787, while yes, it won't affect delivery timeframes specifically because of the issue, other related difficulties and supply chain problems will likely push back the delivery. And honestly, all I can really add is it's tiring. I'm tired, and I'm sure you are too. It's been quite a turbulent year for the American plane maker, and I am an aviation enthusiast at heart, and seeing this take place every single week, I probably have the same reaction as you. I shake my head and just sigh. You can let me know your thoughts though down below in the comments. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. Fingers crossed this will be the last of these videos taking a look at quality issues, and hopefully we can move in a more positive direction with our industry once and for all, at the very least trying its best to be as smooth as possible. Thank you very much. Regular aviation news recaps will commence same time tomorrow. Never fear, this was just a bit of an emergency update. And we'll fly.